AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. He'll take this at the 10. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Cowboys, go.
First play is to the air. Ryan coming out throwing, but the defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Okay, ready?
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Get up. Press all 80. Motion. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10.
Tag. 19 Charger. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Deputy Lions. Get up.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A 3rd down run with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On the ready.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40.
Come on. Set.
Looking to throw here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinal.
Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Third down and
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding.
Got it. Ready?
After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, 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 hut.
Now a give running right. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Come on, set. 45, white. Set.
Throwing on seconds. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Here we go. Yep.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Has it at the 37. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 43-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Galloping inside the 40. And he takes it down to the 33.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Liking 18.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's Rule. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tag. Bronco 80.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting at the 10. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Blue gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
60, 60. Come on, go.
Throwing now off the play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Oh, he rocks that tackler. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Okay.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Working on 1st down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. 50.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here, ready.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pull out in front further. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him.
Okay.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready. Captain. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Come on, set. Ready.
Pass play coming here. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Tag. Cougar 19. See them all, see them all, see them all. Go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be... out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Come on, set. Ready?
Looking in the air here. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
They're throwing it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Red, black, 90.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got a man left. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's going to throw it. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
All right, following the incompletion. Here's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense just getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
50.
Back to throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. Full extension, and he brings it in. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Cowboys, nothing.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 Bulls. Cut.
Give now to the running back. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
10 black. Fury, yellow. Ready, ready.
2nd down pass play coming. Big strike here to Williams. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Set, hut. Set.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready, ready. 45, wide. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
4th down, pass coming. It's on target to Williams. And he's taken down at the 30. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Red, 38. Ready.
They'll go play action. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Down. Set.
Throwing it again here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's caught for the 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Working quickly here.
Gain of 16 yards.
Drill, 52.
From the red zone on first. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Set, hut.
Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Now the Lions calling the timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
1st and goal. This way.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one. And they've got the football, too. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Goal to go. They're passing. Drop pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Hut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. Bronco lead. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Absolutely fires it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Lions are going to have it after a second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Let's go now. Hut.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 tight. Sack. 60. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. And they pick him off again. And the Lions have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
60 red, cycle. Set, go.
First down, play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Catch is made in close. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. They'll try and kick this up on the ground. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds. They hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to throw. Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you can do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The Lions first down.
Steal, black.
They're going to pass it here. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Okay.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here we go. Here we go. Cavity Lions. Ready?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick. Set up. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
Throw here. 3rd down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Lions see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So the Lions get the win on the